Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead Cande Roth. We are looking at a decent day, mix of sun and clouds. You could see a drizzle. Doesn't look like anything crazy if you do get that. Up to about 63, 64 today, which is just crazy. November 7th.
It is.
It's wild. It truly is. Before we get into the pleasantries, Candy, we have a lot going on. Remember, we have that Vets deal for Guys with Guitars, the big show at Mulcahy's November 27th, starring Brian Kelly of FGL, Locash, Kanan Smith, and all the rest. There is a buy one, get one with the code VETS, V-E-T-S. That's it.
Love that.
Website, you type in VETS, you get two for the price of one there. Buy one, get one, and that's lasting the full week here. Make sure you get on that, and that's in honor of this week for Veterans Day coming up on Saturday, and so many other things to talk about we will get to. We have our big food drive a week away from this weekend, so a little less than 2 weeks away, and we'll get into a bunch of that throughout the morning. How was your evening, Candy?
It was good. I had a little upset with my stomach and whatever. I threw out the bed that I can't handle anymore, which is really just grains, amaranth and millet and chia seeds did a number. So that's all out of my diet now. And I had just brought, I made some cut up chicken with some cut up carrots and potatoes and roasted it. And my tummy said thank you. And it was a good night. I did sleep well. And how was your evening?
I do remember, thank you for, I would have forgotten, but yesterday at about 8:55 or so, as we were getting ready to do good news, you skedaddled. You got out of here.
I did. Hey, when nature calls, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of time to sit there and chit-chat.
Yeah, it took me by surprise. I'm glad
it took me by surprise too, honey.
Your tummy's feeling better. That is
yeah.
That is good news.
I'll just keep writing the things I can't eat anymore.
Yeah. Just make a list. Make a
list. Write it down.
Write it down. Put it down. I want to talk about your full list of things.
Oh my goodness! All right.
Can't eat. And by the way, I wasn't even gonna do this story right now, and we still have a few more things to get into here. But let me just bring this up because it goes along with what you were talking about. Then we can get back to other things if you want.
All right, whatever you wish.
So yesterday we're talking about how you left the show a little early because you had issues with the tummy, right?
Right.
I saw the article this morning. Did you know it's like a thing at Disney World, and Disneyland that, the lines are so long and people don't want to lose their spot that some people actually will poop in line?
Okay. Now, I don't know that this was necessary for today's conversation.
Well,
how do you, just let it, and, oh, God, what?
So, someone online, there's a whole bunch of things, but here's one of them. Someone online said they saw a parent let their kid go to the bathroom right on the floor in the line for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance.
Oh.
Yes, an employee backed them up in the comments and said there were 3 related incidents that day just in that one line, by the way.
Goodness.
Kids aren't the only ones doing it. Another worker at Disney said there's a specific hallway employees call the poop hall because it happens so much, and that hall is the line for the ride Avatar. There's a specific hallway that it's happening in. I guess it's kind of out of the way.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Now,
I don't.
2 former Disneyland California janitors in a 2015 book called Cleaning the Kingdom dedicated a whole chapter to disgusting things. They said they had a code for it. Code H meant that a horse relieved itself on Main Street, but now the H also stands for human, just so you know.
It doesn't make me want to go back to Disney World, I'll tell you that. That's all I'm going to think about now. Thanks for ruining it.
I'm not going anyway, so... And here's the other thing. Employees will tell you if you can flag somebody down, they will hold your hold your place in line.
That
So,
makes sense.
yeah, so you can go, and they don't have this sanitary issue. And all
You know,
right,
I go to this farmer's fruit market. They have all kinds of vegetables and fruit or whatever, and very good prices, and it's always very, very busy. So I'm there the other day, and I'm waiting online. Lines are usually quite long, and I see a man in front of me online. He doesn't have anything. And I said, "Is he online? What's he?" Yeah, he was holding a space for his friend who was doing all the shopping. And then when the friend was done, he said, "Oh, I'm over here," and was right there ready to check out. Is
you
that
know
a good
what?
thing to do?
That is absolutely 100% thinking on your feet. I've done it before. As a matter of fact, there's times where you go to okay, here's a good example. When we went to see the Eras Tour movie at the movie theater, we were online for candy, popcorn, whatever, and the lines were really long. So I went on one line. I had the girls go on another line, and whoever got to the front first, we joined
Winner,
each other. Yeah,
winner.
yeah.
I understand. I
Hmm.
understand. But I was like, hey, I never thought of that. So the next time I go there, I'm gonna have Brian get on the line. I'll get whatever I want. When I come back, I'll stay on the line. He could get what he wants, and we'll get out of there much quicker. So he's really busy.
And by the way, the etiquette would be that if Brian gets to the front of the line to pay before you're ready to go, he should wave people in front of him like, "Oh, it's okay, go
Right,
ahead of me, go ahead of
right,
me, go ahead of me,"
right.
right? But he should not give his place up in line. He should just,
No,
yeah,
this is the
stay
world
there.
we live in now. We have to have, thinking about how do
Hmm.
I save a few minutes.
This would be good strategy to employ if you are shopping at one of the big box stores prior to Thanksgiving, a day or two before
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
please, I hope I'm not in any store a day or two before Thanksgiving. Oh,
Yeah, gets a little crazy.
Costco is never not crowded. I don't know
It,
what they're giving away in there.
it's interesting you say that, right? Because I belong to both BJ's
Me
and
too.
Costco.
And BJ's, you could go in sometimes and it's not crowded and it's lovely.
100%. There are many times I've walked into. Now, look, if you go on a Saturday at
Oh,
noon, okay, no
ugh,
good, right?
no
But
good.
there are plenty of times you can go into a BJ's, and yes, the lines are not long or they're non existent. You go to a Costco
Anytime,
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 it's
any day.
crazy. Yeah.
Parking lot's packed. Lines
Yeah.
are crazy out of order.
Yeah.
And I don't, what are they giving away in there?
I would love to see a list of like numbers of how many people belong to Costco versus BJ's because it's got to be triple. It has
It
to be more.
does. It has to be.
Yeah.
It's never not busy. Never.
Agreed.
I think
Agreed.
I'll go Monday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Seems like a great time to go. No, no, it's
Oh,
packed.
yeah, it's always packed. Candy, we have a lot to do. It is election day. We have not mentioned that, by the way. A
Right.
lot of local races, and my kids are home from school. So,
Ah, I used to love that. Yeah, go vote in my school. I have a day off. This is fantastic.
yep, we'll get into a couple things. I have a fancy dinner tonight that I have to
What?
wear a suit and
What?
tie.
What is
Yes.
happening? Are we on the same planet? What
We
happened
will
here?
we will discuss at 7:47. Suit and tie tonight. We will
I
get
can't
into
wait to
that.
hear this.
A bunch of stories for you that we need to get into, including what old school technology are you still using? And there's a few things on this list I am still
Oh,
using. Yeah.
can't wait to hear that either.
Yep, on a daily basis. We got plenty to do. Your next Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment, that comes up about 8:12. Going to be a decent day. Could be a drizzle. Nothing crazy. Maybe up to about 63 or so today. But yeah, just, look out for a little quick drizzle that could hit. But otherwise, nice. We get some sunshine. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Fathead and Candy in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.